hate saying this because this is where the audience will turn on me and hate me. I don't want to have children, and it's not one of those, oh, I love children, they're not for me, I'm not infertile. I hate children. I don't want anything bad to happen to them. I'm going to need a dentist in 40 years. That's great. Grow up, be happy, be children, but don't do it near me. And I'm sorry, but I was picked on growing up. Kids were awful to me, so I'm sure your little Timmys and Julies are adorable, but it's their fault too, and I can't play with them. I can't play with them. So, my friend said to me, oh, well, that's stupid. I mean, you're just young, that's why you say that. I'm not that young. In colonial times, someone my age would be dead. Probably from giving childbirth. And then my friend said, oh, when you're in love, that's when you'll really know what it's like to want to bring a child into the world. And I'm like, I've been in love. And you know what I didn't want? A third person more helpless than the two of us. I don't want another person in the house that my husband's going to have to yell, stop crying! So, I'm at my friend's house the other day, and she's like, hey, can you read my son Skylar a book? And I'm like, I don't really want to. And then he heard me, and then he starts crying. And I'm like, you didn't even like me before, Skylar. You're such a contrarian. So, my friend drops the kid and the book in my lap, and she leaves the room because she can't stand him either. So, I start reading, and Skylar starts saying the book along with me. And I look at him and go, Skylar, can you read? And he goes, no, it's my favorite book. My mom reads it to me every day. I memorized it. And I go, well, why are you wasting my time? Like, it reminded me of this ex-boyfriend I had last year. Every night after work, he'd watch the same episode of The Simpsons, laughing his ass off, while I just sat there, bored, dressed and ready to go out, and he thought this was perfectly fine. And so I just looked at Skylar, I go, is this how you fucking treat women? You know this book, did it ever dawn on you to pull a book down the shelf that I might be interested in, running with scissors for like a week? Why are you fucking repeating these patterns, Skylar? I mean, I'm bored, you barely like me, you know this book. Why are we bullshitting each other? This has been over before it began.